Yeah, and on the other end of the spectrum, there is Jared Sullinger, who might be out of the rotation right now. I mean, he in an inter-squad scrimmage, he came off the bench. 10 guys started. He came off the bench. Stevens has said he wants a 10-man rotation. Like, that's not a good sign. Obviously, we shouldn't read too much into the rotations right now, but it's starting to get to the point where we can decipher some things. And right now, Sullinger looks like he might be out of the rotation or, like, scrapping for minimal minutes.
Man.
And, I mean, when he went this summer to John Lucas and was tweeting photos of his weight loss, I thought he would come back in good shape at least, or better shape at least. He doesn't look any different. I think that's a huge disappointment for them. He's in a contract year. How do you come back in a contract year and not be in shape? Especially knowing your team just added David Lee and Amir Johnson, you're going to be fighting for minutes, and you come back in bad shape again?
Now, let me ask you this.
It doesn't make any sense.
Because you see him up close, and I have this debate in my head. Some people just have different body types, and that's just how they are. So when he runs, some people, he's got a fat ass and thick legs, and he's going to look like he's just big. But is he in bad shape, like legitimately in bad shape, or is he just, that's his body type and the work that he's...
No, he's definitely in bad shape. Like,
man.
This is not a guy who's just like Paul Pierce was a guy who had a different body type, who was kind of thicker than most guys, but he was always in shape. Jared Sullinger is not in shape, and it's a huge disappointment, I think, that he didn't come back in shape, because he is a guy who's really skilled. He's averaged almost a double-double last year, weighing almost 300 pounds.
Yeah.
If he lost 40 pounds and got in good shape and could actually guard on the perimeter like they want him to. But right now, what does he do for you? He can't space the floor because he's not a good enough shooter. Like, he's a good rebounder, yeah. So are a couple of the guys he's going
You got Johnson and Lee that are also good rebounders.
Yeah, and it's like, I think he's in trouble. I don't think right now he's in the rotation. Obviously, they still have 5 games left of preseason, but he's got a lot of proving to do. And I don't know. I mean, there's still time for him to get in shape. There's still time, but it's a contract year. I don't get how he didn't come back in shape, and I think that's really the most disappointing thing that happened this summer, because he is a talented guy, and if he had committed himself, he could have been looking for that leap year you're looking for from a Linux.
That's really disappointing. I hate to hear that, because I like Sullinger. I think he's very skilled. There's no doubt he's got a lot of skills. He really can pass. He can shoot.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a good enough 3-point shooter yet, but that can be developed. And he's got a lot of skills. There's no doubt he's got a lot of skills. But
yeah.
You know, let's kind of look at this. If Stevens really is sending the message that Smart, Bradley, Lee, Crowder, and Zeller are your starters, then
or maybe Turner, because Turner's been out too. So he was a starter last year. We don't know what's going to happen once he comes back.
So even if, so then do you play? That's an entirely other discussion. Maybe we save this discussion for the next show, because we need to see Evan Turner at the 3. I don't even want to go down that road right now. Let's just say, even if Evan Turner's a starter or off the bench, Crowder and Turner are interchangeable. Then you still have Thomas, so that's your 7th player. You've got Amir Johnson. You've got Kelly Olynyk, so we're up to 9. And then who am I missing? We have he's used R.J. Hunter off the bench. Who else is he? Let's see. Oh, Jerebko. That's it.
Jerebko. Yeah.
Jerebko's in the rotation,
and Jerebko's been a 3 so far, which obviously Sullinger can't play. And honestly, the 4 guys Sullinger's competing against, David Lee looks like he's going to be a starter.
Yep.
And Stevens wants to rely on him to make plays. Amir Johnson's going to have a big role. You know that. He's their best defender.
Yep.
Tyler Zeller was their best rim protector last year. He's probably going to be in there. And Kelly Olynyk, who has a really, I think, underrated effect when he's on the court, both on their, or mostly on their offense, just with spacing. And then there's Sullinger. So, and once Sullinger got hurt, like I thought when Sullinger got hurt last year, it would really hurt them. No. Like they surged after that.
Yeah.
And I think he's out right now.